to bounce back, and I believe these are one of the two teams that can challenge Ohio State, who started off slow last night but got it going late in the ball game.
Yep.
And Jim Leonard, the defensive coordinator for Wisconsin, played there, had a nice career in the NFL.
Sure did.
The Green Bay Packers tried to hire him this offseason. He said, nah, I'm good. I believe he believes he has unfinished business at Wisconsin.
Yep.
And so, Skip, with that being said, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. A 19 versus a 12.
I'm also looking forward to it because it intrigues me that in college football, there are no preseason games and no joint scrimmages against another opponent.
Right.
So all of a sudden, tomorrow, you're going to throw Penn State, number 19, into 12 Wisconsin for a game with no prep games that could help decide the Big Ten championship this year. Furthermore, in the later game, I want to see if Chip Kelly finally has a squad at UCLA. Yep, and I have a gut feeling they are for real.
I don't know, Skip. I'm going to need to see a little bit more. I don't know if Hawaii was enough to put forth to say, okay, he's arrived, but we'll see.
They're 3-point underdogs at the Rose Bowl, so we'll see.
All right, well, let's talk more college football because number 4 Ohio State overcame a slow start to get a big 45-31 win on Fox last night as they hope to make their push for their first national championship since 2014. Now, meanwhile, on tomorrow's schedule, number 1 Alabama, number 2 Oklahoma both play, and number 3 Clemson and number 5 Georgia will face off against each other. So, Shannon, who wins it all this year?
Everybody.
You're already rolling?
Everybody get rolling. Yeah, you know what we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Mac Jones still there?
We don't read Bryce Young. Bryce Young.
Oh, Bryce Young is there. Wait, Tua's gone?
Pick right away.
Oh, okay.
Think about what you just said. Jalen Hurts leave, Tua leaves, Mac Jones leave, Najee Harris, Josh Jacobs, Judy, Ruggs, Waddle, Devontae Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
Those linemen.
They're all gone.
And guess what?
Guess what?
They don't rebuild, they reload at Bama.
Do they?
The last 3 recruiting class, 1, 2, 1. And they got St. Nick, the greatest. Everybody talking about he must be crazy going to Alabama. Does he know Coach Bryant was at Alabama? Just built a statue so big it overshadowed that.
He's now made Coach Bryant an afterthought, right?
Last 12 national championships.
Unbelievable.
6 of them have come to Alabama.
Wow.
Skip, you know what they do down there, Tuscaloosa. I don't know why you do this. Why do you subject yourself to this with the anticipation of someone beating them when you know it's not? It's definitely not going to be Oklahoma. Now, Clemson, they got a very talented quarterback.
They do.
I can't even pronounce his name, but he's really good, Skip. Hey, Texas A&M, they got a lot of... I'm not taking anybody...
Really?
...over Coach Saban.
Is Sarkisian still there? Maybe I've lost track.
Bill O'Brien there.
It seems like he went to Texas the last time I looked, right?
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien is the core. You're kidding. That Bill O'Brien, who was a product of nothing but Tom Brady?
We have yet to have a coordinator that win a national championship and win another one. So he leave. It doesn't matter. We had Kirby Smart, he left. Jeremy Pruitt, he left. You had what's the guy here at Florida, some little Florida school, because him and Coach Saban could get along. It don't matter, Skip. It does not matter. You know him.
You mean Lane Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin.
At Ole Miss. Go ahead.
Guess what? Beat him down.
It's okay.
Jimbo Fisher, beat him down.
Beat him down. Shannon, I got bad news for you. This is not Alabama's year. And from what I see on YouTube highlights of Bryce Young, he is very talented, but he is very new, and I do not love or trust Bill O'Brien. I just don't. I think he's completely overrated for what he does, and I think Coach Saban bit off a little more than he can chew.
You will learn
because
to trust
he doesn't oversee the offense. He leaves it completely in the lap of whoever the coordinator.
That's what he does.
And he's been lucky because I thought Lane Kiffin was pretty great for a while, and Sarkisian picked it right up. This is where you're going to have a drop-off, and it's going to affect your first-year starting quarterback because it's going to be hard on that kid to live up to a sudden leg. There used to be no leg. We talked about it earlier. Under Saban, for the longest, it was a bunch of sort of no-name college-style quarterbacks.
That's what we do.
And all of a sudden, now you got to live up because your predecessor is the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But guess what? Every wide receiver that was there is a starter. Every offensive lineman that was there is a starter. The running backs are starters. Guess what they got at Alabama? More starters that's going to be in the NFL in the coming years. Let me tell you who does not have his number. The Oklahoma Sooners. And that guy doesn't have his number. Well, I tell you what, he better get on the ball. He better get his stuff together, Skip.
That is about to change because my team, and I did grow up in Oklahoma City as a diehard Sooner fan. I can't help it. I was born into it. It's in my blood. And my blood is starting to boil because I got a quarterback who is going to win the Heisman. I got a quarterback who will be the first pick in the draft. He's already #1 on Todd McShay's board. He's #2 on Mel Kiper's board because obviously the Thibodeau kid at Oregon, the pass rushers won. But Mel is saying, hey, Spencer Rattler's got a shot to go up to #1. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the first overall pick. And he's got the best offensive play caller in college football.
Call the play. Call the play. Well, who called them defensive plays?
Well, you know who it is. He used to be at Ohio State, and he has improved us dramatically.
Really?
Yes.
This is what I know about y'all since y'all been in the college football playoff. You have 3 debilitating, crushing, all-time horrible losses to Clemson, Alabama, and LSU. That's what we know, Skip Bayless.
And what does that have to do with this year? Nothing.
OU looks great until they run up against one of them old big boys from the SEC or Clemson.
Spencer Rattler. We are a 31-point favorite over Tulane to start it off.
Really?
You're a 19-point favorite over Miami.
Really?
That at a neutral
Really,
site.
Tulane, after what they're going through, out of what they did, had to move somewhere else, and now they out of kilter. Stop it.
So Texas will give us some problems, obviously.
Iowa State gonna beat you.
You think so?
Iowa State gonna beat you.
How many cases right here,
Iowa State
now?
gonna beat you.
I got it right here, right now. How many cases? Put your do where your mouth is.
I
got 5. I got 5 cases on OU at home.
Y'all do a great job.
See, you shut up on that one. You didn't want any part of it.
Y'all do a great job of producing Heisman Trophy winners. A terrible job at producing national champions. That's what we do. But guess what? We got we get Heisman Trophy winners also. We got 3 of them. We got as many as y'all in the last decade, and we got 6 championships.
It's going to be a fun weekend, but let's move back to the NFL. Did the Washington football team leave the door open for the Cowboys to win the NFC East? You got a bet? You got a bet in there?
We got one. Thank you.
All right. We'll explain that next. Don't go anywhere.